As humans, we think that animals have the same eyesight as we do, but in reality they don't. And how animals see the world is much different than you might think. For example, horses have their eyes positioned on both sides of their heads. This creates a wide field of vision that allows them to escape predators. But it also gives them a disadvantage. They can't see what's right in front of them. Also, they see fewer colours than humans do. They see the world mainly in yellow, grey and blue colours. Snakes. Oddly enough, snakes are another animal that cannot see some colours. This has to do with the rod cells in their retina. Some snakes, like boas and pythons, have pit organs on their faces that allow them to detect infrared radiation from warm bodies. It works like infrared goggles. This lets them stalk their prey by sensing heat sources. Birds. Birds can see ultraviolet light and have what is called an avian eye. They can change the shape of their eye lens rapidly, but it gets more interesting. Birds of prey have an almost binocular-like vision. This is how they can swoop down and pick up a mouse with a precision that will astound you. Eagles can see up to a distance of 1 mile. You might just see a desert. But an eagle can focus on a small lizard out there. Their eyes are like a magnifying glass. Oddly enough though, sparrows see the world through pink-coloured glasses. They are unable to differentiate blue and green colours. Insects. Insects' eyes generally consist of thousands of tiny lenses and receptors that collectively produce a wide vision. Insects can see ultraviolet light and see everything in slow motion. By the way, did you know butterflies have the best eyesight in the insect world? Interestingly enough though, bees can't distinguish red or pink colours. Fish. If you've ever been snorkeling or scuba diving, you might wonder how fish see the world. Keep in mind, fish have to see underwater. This could be freshwater or saltwater. And while you might have a light in your aquarium at home, there's not a lot of light in the rivers, lakes or oceans where fish swim. But here's the secret. Fish can see clearly in any type of natural water because their eyes adapt to any available light source. Their eyes are also larger to their body size than other animals, so that more light can be refracted from their lenses. This lets fish see better in any underwater condition. Also, a fish's eye is not that different from a reptile's eye, but also not unlike a human's. The only difference is that some fish have a second eyelid that helps them swim at faster speed without damaging their corneas. By the way, did you know that many fish can see in full colour? Oddly enough though, sharks are not able to differentiate colours at all. Frog. Frogs can only see moving objects. They can starve to death if their food doesn't move. Interestingly, they can also focus only on objects that they want to see clearly. They don't have to focus on things they don't need, like shadows or raindrops. And just like cats, they have excellent night vision. Frogs also have bulging eyes. What this means is that they can see from both sides, directly in front of them and even from partially behind. But here's the most amazing fact about a frog's vision. They pull their mouth over their eyes when they swallow food. Their eyes are what helps them gulp their meal down. But make no mistake, frogs have a field of vision that stretches almost 180 degrees. So you won't find a frog at mealtime who doesn't have almost perfect peripheral vision. Frogs can also change their vision by moving their eye lens back and forth. Lizards. Believe it or not, lizards can perceive colour. This is because they have multicoloured droplets of oil in their photoreceptors. What this means is that they can see a wider UV range than humans can. Lizards also have smaller eyes than other animals, but oddly enough, they have a larger lens aperture, cornea, and pupillary for animals of their size. This is what allows them to gather light when they need to see at night. Lizards can also squeeze and stretch their lenses. This allows them to focus on near or far distances. Some reptiles, like chameleons, have a vision of 360 degrees. Their eyes can move in different directions independently. This helps them have two images at the same time.